So as I mentioned, I was a teacher. I was a lecturer at University of Pittsburgh for 5 years. And I've always found, showing is better than telling, right? It's the classic marketing
Yes.
phrase, right? But it's, or not marketing, storytelling phrase, right? But it's true, right? For me, it's much easier to say, okay, I can look at this coin, I can see how it's done, and then I can make my own. Maybe that gives me ideas for my own tokens that could be used for something. Instead of and I mean, again, I've spent a lot of time putting together the Polkadot wiki, but I understand people are not going to read through that, see what's available, and they'd rather see, all right, what can I actually do with it? And then they're inspired to do it on their own. And it's the same whenever I taught something, to university students, I really tried to start the lecture with, okay, here is a problem and here's how we solve it. And then we go into the details, right, of why, or why do you want to write tests? So just as an example, right? And so I show a problem that in software that isn't very easy to see, right? But then okay, now we can see, we write tests. All right, well, how do we get to these tests? How do we decide what we do? And I think it's the same thing, right? As part of my role in educating, part of that is also showing what is the chain capable of. And so I'm sort of constantly doing experiments, these inscriptions, right? Just hey, let's see how this can happen. Can we put images here? Can we make tokens? How do we make smart contracts on this chain?